What's up, Raptors fans? Welcome to the Wars Report. The Raptors have finally signed a big man to fill out that last roster spot. And no, that player is not DeMarcus Cousins. It's someone who most of us have not heard of. So his name is Donta Hall. So Donta Hall is a 6'9", 232-pound power forward slash center. And he does play in the G League, and he plays for the G League Ignite. And I'm not going to lie, I did not know who he was, so I definitely had to watch a lot of his highlights and videos to kind of get an idea of how he plays, what kind of style he plays, and what he brings to the table. So before I get into the details of that, if you could please do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps reach a larger YouTube audience when you do that. And if you could please hit the subscribe button as well, it really helps this channel grow, and you get a lot of Raptors content on here, including post-game analysis, Raptors rumors, trade scenarios, and Raptors news. So let's get right into it. So Donta Hall, as I said, I really had to watch his videos because I have not seen him play. And based off of the videos I've seen, he plays very high energy, high motor. He seems like he's a really good rebounder and also a really good shot blocker, and he times that really well. And I had to watch not only his G League highlights, but he did play with the Nets last season. So I watched some clips of that as well to see how he plays at the NBA level. So he seems like a really smart rebounder. He positions himself really well around the rim to get those rebounds. And despite his size, he plays much bigger than his size. He's a solid rebounder. He's also very athletic and quick, versatile, which is something the Raptors definitely need. As we've seen with the small ball lineup, we really need players, especially the center position, which Aaron Baines unfortunately does not. He moves really well on his feet, and seems like he can defend a lot of the players on the court. So he moves really well, versatile, and he can also finish really good around the rim, and he's very explosive. It seemed like a lot of his dunks in those G League highlights were just absolutely amazing. He was dunking massive, huge dunks, enormous alley-hoops, and he was just doing a really good job of attacking around the rim and finishing around the rim. So I did look at his stats from last season with the Brooklyn Nets. He played in 5 games, and he averaged 6.6 points, 1 block, 4.6 rebounds in 17 minutes. And I wanted to look at how he finished around the rim, so I went into detail, and I looked at within 3 feet. Donta Hall was shooting 85%, which is absolutely insane to think about it. Within 3 feet, like I said, I thought he finished good around the rim, and he definitely showed that even at the NBA level. So he did shoot 66% from 3 to 10 feet outside of the rim. So not only is he finishing well around the rim, but he does take smart shots as well. So he's not trying to expand his offensive game like you see with certain players and trying to do too much. He's playing within the role, and he knows what his strengths are, and he's playing to it. So it's good to get a player like that who's not only finishing around the rim and a good defensive player, but knows his role offensively as well, which is good to see. And the Raptors have only signed him to a 10-day contract, so if it doesn't work out, you could always let him go. It's not a very big deal. But looking at his G League stats, he averaged 8.9 points, 9 rebounds, 1.8 blocks in only 23.5 minutes with the G League Ignite. And he's played 9 games this season. And again, you look at his field goal, it's really good for a big man. 61.4% is really nice. So you can tell he's, again, taking good shots, not forcing his game, and he's finishing well around the rim. And he seems like one of those players that just fits the Raptors system well. I'm not going to lie, I'll be the first to admit it. As soon as I heard his name, I was kind of disappointed because I was hoping the Raptors would sign someone who's proven, but he's only 23 years old. So he's still a really young player who's still developing. And like I said earlier, he seems like he's very high energy, who could fit in the Raptors timeline. And I think Coach Nurse can definitely have him play really good defense. He's already a good defensive player with what you've seen in his highlights, and he's also a solid shot blocker as well. So he'll provide the Raptors with some interior shot blocking and rim protection. So it's good to see that as well. I'm kind of excited. I'm not gonna lie. I do hope Nick Nurse does play him, though. You don't want to sign him to a 10-day contract and barely get a chance to see him. So I'm excited to see him play. I do want to hear about what your initial reaction was to this signing, and what you guys think of this signing. Again, I personally do like it because just how he is as a player, all the tools he has, smart defensive player, shot blocker, really dunks the ball, finishes well around the rim. And he's young and he fits the timeline as well. And it's only a 10-day contract, so it doesn't hurt the Raptors if he doesn't play well. You can always let him go. So I do want to hear what you guys think of this. So please let me know in the comments section below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I will be ending it off here, guys. So thank you once again.